the front court, taking her time. McCarthy sets a high screen. Forenstein, a three. Deep one is very good. Pops it up, 2 apiece, 3 minutes gone by. McCarthy, a J from the baseline, feathery.
Wade looking for a lane to drive, gets inside, now kicks it to the corner. Megan Muir for 3 and good.
Will dribble out the clock as she watches the time expire. Your Bedford Bulldogs are Division I NHIAA state champions.
And welcome to Bedford High School here in Bedford, New Hampshire. We are getting ready for tonight's Division I basketball action. The girls team will be hosting the Dover Green Wave here on BC TV this evening. I'm Corey Munster Tiger, joined by Mike Top. Mike, what do you think about tonight's action? What are you expecting from this Dover Green Wave squad?
I mean, they're 4-4. You know, they've had some good wins. They beat a 6-2 Portsmouth, but I just don't think they have the power, you know, to compete with Bedford. I think it'll be a good game, but Bedford's just too quick. Their defense is too smothering. Their passing is just too good. So it'll be tough to see. I mean, Dover does have all-state returner Lily Nassif, 6'2", averaging about 20 points a game. She's going to be tough to defend, but if Bedford can just deny her the ball, I think, you know, they should win this one.
As you mentioned, Lily Nassif, the senior forward, should be getting a lot of looks from this Green Wave squad, but they are going to have a tough time matching up against the Bedford Bulldogs. They come in with an 8-0 record. As you mentioned, quickness, defense, athleticism. They're going to get out on the break. They're going to try to put up as many points as possible. Should be an exciting match tonight. Getting ready to announce the starting lineups in this jam-packed gymnasium here at Bedford High School. 2 referees ready to get us fired up tonight. Student section is also packed to the gills, as you can see all the way down to our right side here. And we are just about ready to go. Joining you tonight on BCTV's channel 8 and 1072 in HD. Also on BNH Radio tonight, 105.1. Never mind, we are not on radio tonight. We are on radio tonight. We are on radio, so welcome into those listeners on 105.1. Sorry for not being informed about that. Our radio producer is taking care of a few things that were of urgent nature today. So as we get started, we do have starting lineups that will be familiar to many people that have been watching this Bedford Bulldog basketball team throughout the season. We'll start with the Bedford Green Wave, though. Violet Burt, junior guard. Number 12, Avery Littlefield, sophomore guard. Chloe Healy, sophomore guard. Leah Peck, senior guard, and the aforementioned number 54, Lily Nassif, the senior forward. Rounds out the starting 5 for the Green Wave.
Yeah, one thing to note, Olivia Rutledge, that's their second leading scorer. She's out. She's injured, but gone for the year. Big miss for them.
And for the Bulldogs, Annie Zink, the junior captain. Number 5, Sarah Muir, junior guard. Eva Zink, freshman forward. Kate Allard, senior captain. They have her listed as a guard. That's a little debatable.
I think when you can shoot as good as her, you can't be a guard. But
fair enough.
A 6'1" high school guard is definitely not the norm.
They have her 6'2" in the program. Rounding out the starting 5 is Melody McCarthy, a 6'1" forward. We'll take a quick break here for the national anthem and join you on the other side for girls basketball action here from Bedford High School.
BCTV and WBNH thank our underwriters. Primary Bank, New Hampshire's bank for business. PrimaryBankNH.com. The Wicks Insurance Group, serving New Hampshire and the Bedford community with auto, home, life, and business insurance since 1984. TheWicksInsuranceGroup.com. Interim Healthcare of Manchester, personalizing care to help meet your unique health needs. InterimHealthcare.com. Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, your local brokerage boutique. Relationships built on trust. MrsNelsonsNeighborhood.com. Great New Hampshire restaurants. Food tastes better with family. Tbones.com or CopperDoor.com.
We are just about ready for tip-off. Again, here from Bedford High School. Going out on BCTV Channel 8 and 1072, as well as WBNH 105.1. Corey Munster-Tiger again here with Mike Topf. We want to thank the underwriters. As you saw scrolling across your screen, we at BCTV and WNH would like to thank our underwriters for supporting our live sports coverage. Primary Bank, the Wicks Insurance Group, Interim Healthcare of Manchester, Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, and Great New Hampshire Restaurants, T-Bones or the Copper Door. Teams are huddling up, ready to get final strategies amongst the players out on the floor.
I'm getting live updates. Boys, they started a little early. Boys varsity, Bedford 22, Dover 12 at the end of 1.
Good start there. Smothering defense, only 12 points in a quarter. Not too shabby by the boys squad out there in Dover. We are ready to go. Kate Allard will tip it off against Lily Nassif. Bedford in their home whites, black numbers, red trim. Dover in the visiting green with white numbers and white writing. Nassif top of the key. She'll dribble handoff here to Violet Burt. Burt down in the corner to Peck. Peck tries the entry pass to Nassif. It gets fumbled away, and the Bulldogs take advantage of a turnover.
I think that you'll see a lot of that. You'll see them forcing it down low, trying to get into Nassif's hands.
The Green Wave come out in a 2-3 defense, trying to limit the inside effectiveness of this Bulldog squad. Cross-court pass, they find McCarthy, takes a dribble drive, can't get the lay-in to go. Nassif with the rebound. Clears the boards, and she'll bring it up.
Don't be surprised, Nassif, even though she's tall, plays down low, she can dribble.
Fiddling, diddling, finding the cutter through the lane, but the shot is too strong by Peck, and the Bulldogs are out running. Can't convert on the lay-in. Zink short on that lefty rebound, or excuse me, lefty lay-in. We get a jump ball underneath.
I'll say it all night. Zink to zinc. I like to say that. Zink to zinc on that one.
Healy brought down that rebound, tried to pull it away from traffic, and they just tied her up. So the Bulldogs take advantage of a jump ball situation. They'll inbound under the Dover basket. Allard. Now Muir. Back to Allard straight away. Here's Zink. Down low to Zink, as you just said, Zink to Zink. Muir to Allard, 3 for 3. Shot, can't get it to go. Trying to chase it down. Ooh, as Annie Zink looked like she batted it away.
Yes.
But the Bulldogs get the benefit of the call, and I think we might have a correction here. The official out at midcourt is going to likely correct this call. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. It stays Bedford basketball. Somewhat questionable there. They find on the back door Melody McCarthy just hanging out in the lane, and she gets the Bulldogs started. 2-0 early going. Bulldogs lead the Green Wave. Nassif brings it up, as you mentioned, showing some handles. It does get tipped away, but right into the hands of Littlefield, and she drives and gets the lay-in to go. Bulldogs back quickly.
And Littlefield, she's the second leader scorer for Dover. She could definitely light it up if she gets hot.
Annie Zink, entry pass to Muir. Eva Zink, cross-court pass. Annie looking for the baseline cutter, Melody McCarthy. Now Zink will pull from 3. Can't get it to go, in and out. Kate Allard comes down with the offensive board. They swing it around. Muir along the baseline. Allard for 3, left baseline. Got it. Allard for 3 puts the Bulldogs up 5-2 early going first quarter.
It's tough to guard her, right? If you close out on her, she's going to drive by you, and you just can't give her that open 3.
Inside-outside game. Kate Allard's been working on that for quite some time. Melody McCarthy looks like she'll pick up the foul here. See the replay there. Drive on the baseline, finding Allard deep in that left corner, and she buries it. Gets the nice roll as it rings around. Three-pointer on the way here. Short. Rebound by Kate Allard. She pulls it down. Up quick. Transition, and we have a travel. Too many steps by Sarah Muir. So they wave off the basket. It stays 5-2.
I mean, that's what Dover has to watch. Bedford gets out in transition better than any team I've ever seen. They got to have someone back at all times.
Speed, quickness, athleticism, and we get a timeout here from the Green Wave as getting trapped in the corner was Chloe Healy. And Coach Flynn says, let's preserve that possession. We'll take a timeout, get settled down, and see how we can break this press.
Yeah, that last break, you had Mel McCarthy, who plays down low. She got out on the break. You know, when you're guarding someone 6'2" down low and you can get out on the break, yeah, they just have to get people back.
And McCarthy showed some great hands there too, catching that ball in transition, making a quick pass across to the left side of the lane. Unfortunately, Muir just took an extra step there, but again, that's what we expect to see from this Bulldog squad all evening long. And we're back, ready to go. Littlefield will bring it up. Guarded closely by Annie Zink. The Bulldogs in a man-to-man defense. Switching through on those guards up top, trying to harass the ball handler. Here's Nassif, driving hard, tries to get it up off the glass lefty, and she'll draw a foul on McCarthy. I believe that'll be her second. No, they call it on Annie Zink. So McCarthy avoids that second, but Nassif will head to the line for two. See if she can get in the scorebooks. First one is true.
I like to imagine that Lily Nassif for 3 years battled Lana McCarthy, and when she graduated, finally thought she was done with it. Then she comes here and sees Mel McCarthy.
Can't get away as Nassif hits the second. 5-4 is your score. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. The Bulldogs ahead by 1. Cross-court passing. Zink has it go through her hands. That's Eva Zink. And it's a turnover by the Bulldogs. Healy inbounds to Nassif. Double team in the backcourt. Over to Littlefield. She gets double teamed. This pressure is really getting to the Dover squad, and it leads to a jump ball. Dover retains possession on the jump. Possession arrow in their favor, and the Bulldogs will stay in this full court pressure. Tipping the ball away, Eva Zink, and now a trap down here in the corner. Veteran play by Healy. She throws it out off of Annie Zink's leg, so Green Wave struggling to get out of the backcourt here.
It's tough when you have Allard and Ava Zink, who are both 6 feet and athletic on a press. Just
tenacious
the ball over.
Defenders. Nassif gets it over the timeline, down in the corner. Here's Peck, back to Nassif. She drives hard. Zink digs. Nassif off the glass, can't get it to go, and Allard clears it. Zink out quickly. Down to Zink, over to McCarthy. Contorts her body, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound and gets fouled on the way back to the hoop. Nassif will pick up her first. Great persistence there by the Bulldogs, staying after those offensive boards, getting 1, 2, and 3 shots at it. So Nassif picks up the foul. Again, her first. McCarthy to the line and hits the front end of 2. Takes a couple bounces, bends her knees. Short on the second. She has 3 points now. The Bulldogs are ahead 6-4. 4:15 to go in the first quarter. And a great steal from behind. Sarah Muir just rips it away from Nassif, goes end to end, and scores a deuce. Now she tips it away again on the inbound pass, and we'll pick up a tough foul there. Great hustle by Sarah Muir, but gets the hand in, picks up a cheapie.
You can see here, as I said, the fast break, ripped it, uncontested.
Speed, quickness, aggressiveness, all of those things rewarded. And now Burt gets it tipped away from behind. Annie Zink. Pass forward to Kate Allard. She makes good on it. 5 points for Allard, and the Bulldogs are up 10-4. Inbound pass, Littlefield to Nassif in the middle. She'll dribble it over. Defended by McCarthy at the top of the key. One-handed pass down low. Ripped away by Zink again, just everywhere. Annie Zink. Sarah Muir into McCarthy. Easy deuce. Coach Flynn wants a timeout.
McCarthy running the floor.
Absolutely. The 6'1" forward can get out and move, and she gets paid off. Just rim running right down the middle of the court. They see her, pass it to her, nice soft hands, makes the catch, and lays it in. McCarthy leads scorers with 5. Allard right there with her with 5. Sarah Muir with 2. On the other side, Lily Nassif has 2 free throws. Avery Littlefield has 2. That rounds out your scoring. 12-4, 3:24 left here in the first quarter.
Update, halftime, Bedford 43, Dover 25.
Solid start. Coach Moreno's got to be pleased with that first half effort. And anytime we broadcast these games, BCTV's live channels and on-demand content, they're now easier to access at your fingertips than ever before. Bedford Community Television is available for free download on Apple iOS and Android. Download the Bedford Community Television app from your app store today.
Grace Wolf entered the game for Ava Zink.
Dover inbounds in their backcourt. Nassif will bring it up and over. Coach Gibbs has relaxed a little bit of that pressure. Seems more of like a 3/4 court press instead of full. And the Green Wave settle into their offense. Nassif down low, turns to her left. And recently entering the game, Grace Wolf. Oh, excuse me. Mel McCarthy picks that one up. Must have got her on a bump. I thought they were going to call that on Grace Wolf digging down, getting a little bit of the wrist, but McCarthy picks up her second. They get it into Nassif, spins, up top, 3 on the way, no good. Avery Littlefield, rebound pulled away by Kate Allard. Outlet pass, again, Zink out and running. Gets into the middle, throws it up, can't get it to go. Defensive rebound pulled down, but tied up right away. That was Hannah Pellman. And the aggressiveness of the Bulldogs pays off. They get the jump ball.
Last game against Exeter, Bulldogs started off slow. Grace Wolf came in, defensive spark off the bench. They won a huge run. You see that jump ball?
Inbound to Kate Allard. Over to Wolf. Down low to Ava Collins. She is now checked in. Freshman forward, getting some time here early going. Sarah Muir. Bulldogs reset, try to attack this 2-3 zone defense. Kate Allard from the corner, 3 on the way, it's good. Allard now with 8 points. 2 threes, 1 from each corner, and now the steal. Zink, Muir, little pull up, can't get it to go, it rattles out. Tough one there as Muir had a nice pull up from mid-range, thought it was cash, but it wasn't. And now Ava Collins will pick up the foul as they press full court. And I believe that's the team's 5th foul. So we'll head to the free throw line for the bonus situation for the Green Wave.
I like this new rule. I don't know how old it is, where 5 fouls, you're shooting 2.
I think this is only maybe the 2nd year or 3rd at most. I believe they switched over last year, and yeah, it changes that whole dynamic.
Not having the one-on-one, yeah.
Of course, for those who haven't watched high school basketball recently, it's 5 team fouls that are allowed, 4 that are allowed. Once you get to that 5th, it does put the opposing team into the penalty. So,
and it's 2 free throws, not 1-on-1.
Correct. Healy makes good on those two free throws. 15-6 is now your score. They find Allard down low. Her dribble goes off of somebody's foot. Not sure if it was hers or one of the Dover defenders. Either way, it leads to a jump ball. And the Green Wave have the favor of the possession arrow.
45, 45, 45, 45.
Coach Gibbs shouting out a different defensive set. Littlefield brings it up, guarded by Wolf. Crossover dribble into the lane, left hand, up off the backboard, can't get it to go. Right there, as the ball gets batted around, it goes to a Green Wave offensive player, but she can't get it to go. Now Zink out in transition. Great pass to Ava Collins down low, and she lays it in. 17-6 is your score. The Bulldogs ahead 11 with 1:30 to go in the first quarter. Littlefield picked off. Ooh, Nassif gets a foul. That's her second foul. Illegal screen, as she looked like she might have been moving her feet, trying to give a little bit of breathing room for her guard, Littlefield, as Annie Zink's tenacious defense is causing problems left and right.
I love how Coach Gibbs gives his players the confidence to make those passes, risky passes. You see it all day. It's baseball passes, and usually it pays off. That was just a needle in the thread, Zink to Collins.
And that's the confidence you like to have as Coach Gibbs realizes the skill level. Maybe it doesn't work every time, but the percentages are in your favor. Cross-court pass. Allard to Allard. Ella Allard has checked in. Sophomore getting some time here. Allard, cross-court pass to Zink. Annie Zink looks low. Collins on the block, gets double teamed. Zink away from pressure. Kate Allard for three, corner, can't get it to go. Nassif pulls down the rebound for the Green Wave. 30 seconds to go here in this first quarter. 17-6, the Bulldogs lead by 11. Curry down low to Nassif. She gets double teamed quickly. Out top, Littlefield. It gets batted away and off the Green Wave's hands. Littlefield touched it last. The Bulldogs get a turnover. 15. Bulldogs will look for one last shot here. They call out a play. Cross-court pass. Annie Zink dribbles to her left, pulls from three, can't get it to go. And that'll do it for the first quarter. The Bulldogs hold the Green Wave to just 6 points. Meanwhile, they put up 17, and they hold an 11-point lead after one. If you're enjoying the game, check out more BHS sports action from Bedford Community TV on your Apple TV and or Roku device. Download the app to watch the next game live on the big screen. Wow, first quarter of action, Mike. Thoughts from what we've seen?
I mean, as expected, Bulldogs got out running. We know the smothering D. We saw that with the press. Really, you know, it looks like what they're doing is they're just doubling Nassif whenever she gets the ball in the key, and that's the game plan. Make someone else beat them, and no one has. Kind of typically, if I'm Dover, I'm actually not that upset when I'm only down 11. It could be a lot worse, and I think they'll keep going to Nassif and hope, that either she, 3-point shots open up or she has single coverage down low.
Now, we've seen some of the skills from Nassif. We know she can finish down there in one-on-one situations. Passing out of the double team, have you seen enough of her to comment on how she can make her teammates effective?
I mean, I'm sure she's used to it. I'm sure that's the game plan almost every team's going to have against them is double her. She looks like she's definitely looking for her teammates. They just have to start hitting shots.
And we've seen the skills from a ball handling perspective. I would imagine the passing skills are there too. Bulldogs start the second quarter with the possession. Collins. Zink. Allard back to Zink. Thought about it. Now nice baseline pass to Collins. She gets it up and in. Great cut by Collins. She pays it off. And honestly, great look by Wolf right there in the lane. Now Zink comes up with a steal. Can't make good on the lay-in. Nassif. Spin move, beautiful footwork there. Nassif goes back to her left. with the easy bucket.
I mean, that shows she's committed to St. A's. She's going to play basketball for St. A's, and you see from that, like, she's definitely ready for that level of play.
That was outstanding footwork. A little Hakeem Olajuwon shades there as the strong forward got it to go. Zink, 3, short, bounces, long rebound into the corner. Veteran play there by Hannah Pellman. Knocks it off the defender, and the Bulldogs will take a timeout. Coach Gibbs didn't either like the transition defense or perhaps his offensive set. He wants to talk things over, so he takes a timeout. 6:49 to go in the first half. The Bulldogs ahead 19-8. You see the replay. Zink thought about pulling the trigger. As soon as you don't shoot it right there, you're out of rhythm, but phenomenal pass from Grace Wolf down low to Ava Collins. Baseline cut. Gets it up and in.
What I love to see is, you know, you have those 2 juniors and a freshman, right? So they haven't been playing together for a while, and you can see the chemistry already. You know, we're not even halfway through the season, and you're seeing, you know, these girls that really haven't played together until this year developing that chemistry, which is going to help them in the playoff run.
Only 2 seniors on the squad for the Bulldogs, 3 freshmen. So you can see kind of a little bit heavily weighted in that younger area. 3 sophomores as well. Littlefield harassed by Annie Zink, junior captain, illustrating why she's such a menace on the defensive end. Rebound batted around, pulled down by Ella Allard. Kate Allard, full court pass. Off balance was Collins, so she wisely pulled it out. Decided to set up their offense. Wolf's pass batted, Littlefield.
Wolf looks injured. Looks like she got her ankle.
Yeah, I think that might be Littlefield over there. Probably rolled it over. She didn't look comfortable right away as she dove to keep that ball in bounds. Made a nice play getting her hand in the passing lane there, tipped the ball away. Tried to get after the loose ball. You can see it here on the replay. And yeah, she rolled over that right ankle, so hope she's doing all right. 6:14 to go in the first half. 19-8 is your score. The Bulldogs lead. As we are shortly here into the second quarter, looks like she's going to be able to get up, try to walk it off. Hopefully there's not too much swelling there. While we have a brief lull in the action, we'll talk about the next broadcasts. Girls basketball will be at Merrimack on Friday, the 24th at 5:30. Boys ice hockey will be taking on the Blue Devils from Salem. That's Wednesday the 22nd. That's at 7:40. And the boys basketball team will host Merrimack. That's Friday the 24th at 7 p.m. So you can listen live on radio or watch all the action on BCTV, channels 8, 1072 on cable, or the BCTV app after the game as we upload those files. So as you saw there, Littlefield gingerly walked across the court. She'll take a seat.
Junior Hannah Pellman came in for Littlefield.
Peck here handles the ball, gets it to Nassif. Nassif up top. Here's Healy. Healy tries to get the entry pass down low, and Zink was waiting for the pass. Just parked right there, anticipating that entry pass. Comes up with yet another steal. Allard directs traffic, takes 2 big steps, gets hacked on the way to the rim, gets the opportunity for an and one. Nice drive by Allard, as you mentioned, showing that inside outside, right? If you come up, get too close, she's going to drive right by you. Gets the opportunity for the natural 3-point play. Saw that transition. Now here's the replay. Little pressure up top, goes away. She'll take those 2 long strides down low and make good. Free throw is good. She now has 11 points. 22-8 is your score. 5:42 left in the second quarter. Coach Gibbs' squad up by 14. Healy looks to inbound, very close to 5 seconds, and not very close, over 5 seconds as the baseline official blows the whistle. It took too long to inbound.
I mean, that's as good as the steal right there. I mean, that's that press.
Isabella Landis is checked in. Annie Zink tries from 3, can't get it to go. Mel McCarthy back in, ties up the rebound, gets another jump ball there. This Bulldog squad with active hands, trying to get a paw on it any way they can, and we've seen a lot of jump balls this evening. Might see another 5-second here. No, it's just a plain turnover as Zink steps in. Gathers the loose ball, tries the pass down low. It goes off of Violet Burt. So the Bulldogs will get possession.
And that's an example. If I had one word to describe this Bulldog team, it's unselfish. They, no one's necessarily looking to score. They are always looking for the better shot.
Sure, in some cases, it's to a detriment, right? You know, Annie Zink might have an open mid-range shot, and she'll pass it up, look for the layup. Here, Sarah Muir pulled from 3. She gets fouled, so she'll get to the line and take 3 free throws. Fouls on Mackenzie Curry, her first.
The last game I did against Pinkerton, Muir had 18. Obviously, everyone scored 20. She had a 5-footer, passed it up for a pass for an open layup.
Love to see it. Unselfish play. Second one is also good for Muir. A few substitutions as Juliet Laws and Karina Kamaneni check in for Coach Gibbs.
It's 5 minutes left till half, and Coach Gibbs have already played 3 freshmen.
Third is up and good for Muir. She has 5 points now. 5.5 to go in this first half. The Bulldogs ahead 25-8. Nassif picks up her dribble at the top of the key. Tough pass there, gets batted away. She trips and falls, no foul called. Muir out and running. Backside. Juliet Laws catches it in transition and takes an extra step, so a turnover by the Bulldogs. Here's Healy. She'll inbound for the Green Wave. A little back and forth with Leah Peck. Peck finds Nassif just over the timeline. Pulling from 3 on the way, no good. That was Violet Burt.
There they go.
There's that baseball pass again you were talking about. Muir to McCarthy, gets it up off the glass, but too strong. Nassif with the defensive rebound. She looks ahead. They get it down into the post. Getting double teamed quickly was Mackenzie Curry. Finds Nassif, gets a little bit of room, but can't get it to go. Rebound gets batted away and off of Landy's hand. So the Green Wave will inbound under their offensive hoop.
These refs are definitely letting them play. A lot of contact. Nothing huge, but definitely something could have been called.
3-pointer on the way and good. Leah Peck buries the corner 3 on a nice inbounds pass. Muir drives hard, gets swatted. Nassif gets her teammates up and off the bench cheering for her. Nice defensive play by the senior.
I think it's a smart move with Muir. 2 fouls on Nassif. You know, what you
sure.
get that, maybe you get the 3rd foul.
Take it hard, try to draw some contact with a body. Lefty in the lane, Laws can't get it to go. Down low baseline shot, Landy's too short. Nassif pulls it away. 4 minutes to go in this first half. Nassif, spin move, takes 2 steps, lays it in, a little finger roll. She now has 6. 25-13, a quick 4-0 run by the Green Wave. McCarthy now turns it over. Nice hand in the passing lane by Healy. Nassif says, "Coach, what do you want me to do?" "Oh, okay, I'll score some more." Curry, not Steph Curry, that's Mackenzie Curry. Peck. Now here's Healy. Healy picks it up, pivots away from pressure, gets into trouble now. Muir bats it away. Ahead for Camineni. She travels, takes a little bunny hop. Too many steps. So they wave off any attempt. It didn't go in anyway, but that travel would have erased it. Peck finds Nassif on the inbound. Ticking down to 3 minutes here in the first half. Nassif looks for a pick. She'll drive hard on McCarthy. Spin back into the middle. Lefty. Nice little touch. Gets it to go, and Nassif has 8. Beautiful spin back to her left hand and soft touch right around the rim. You can see why she has an opportunity to play at the next level. Muir, baseline. Nice little cut there by Isabella Landis. She has 2. 27-15, Bulldogs by 12.
And we talked that Nassif's averaging about 20 points a game. What's more impressive is the team's only scoring about 40. So, you know, it's not like they're scoring 70 points. She's scoring half their points.
Good hustle, yes, absolutely. Good hustle there by Healy. The air ball did not touch the baseline, so Healy stayed with the play, batted it off of the nearest Bedford defender, who is Sarah Muir. And now Coach Gibbs did not like what happened there. He's going to get a warning. It's actually probably generous by the official. Usually you see a T in that situation, but a warning first. Here's Burt, can't get it to go. Rebound Muir. She's out and running. Pivoting away from pressure. Nice couple of fakes. Nassif gets another block. McCarthy pulls down the rebound. Muir looking for Laws across the court. Can't make the connection.
Good look, just a little off.
She got excited. She saw Laws standing all by herself. Thought maybe she could get a wide open jump shot. Pass just a little astray. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Nassif to Healy. Jab step, picks up her dribble. Bounce pass into the post for Nassif. Takes her time, and she steps on the baseline, so it's a turnover by the Green Wave. She looked like she was going to make a nice little crafty play under the basket, but just ran out of room. See here on the replay, little wraparound bounce pass for the entry. Nassif trying to get her way around 2 defenders there on the post, but just ran out of real estate.
With the lead cut to 12, Bedford goes back to their starters.
McCarthy elbow jumper, gets it to rattle around, and good. McCarthy now with 7. Inside 2 minutes in this first half. Nassif, little dribble between the legs, 3-pointer on the way, way too strong. Muir out to the sprinting McCarthy. Ooh, can't get it to go. Right there for the rebound was Eva Zink. 3-pointer on the way, Kate Allard, no good. Nassif with the defensive board. Zink and Muir, just unstoppable defensive backcourt, unbelievable.
They just keep going. Energizer Bunny, they just keep going.
Endless amounts of energy. Great reference. I love the Energizer Bunny commercials, and it's so appropriate and so true here. Coach Flynn will take a timeout and talk things over with 1:18 to go here in the first half. His team trails by 14, 29-15. It's easy to listen to Bedford 105.1 online. Go to wbnh.bedfordnh.org for the stream link. We also stream on apps like TuneIn, MyTuner, Simple Radio, and Radio Garden. Just tell Alexa to play Bedford 105.1. Harry Kozlowski will be ever grateful. That was not part of the read. I just thought I'd add that
Nice.
in. Yeah.
Got to shout out Joe and Connor Flaherty. I know they're watching at home. Got to shout them out.
Sounds good. Welcome into the broadcast. We appreciate your viewership. 29-15. 1:18 to go here in the first half. The Green Wave will inbound near sideline. Bulldogs still playing man-to-man defense, sinking way down low. Sarah Muir gets a hand on the pass and gets another turnover. Zink down low. Allard hesitates, gets it to go. Great little hesitation. That took a little bit of skill for Allard and gets the lay-in to go. She leads all scorers with 13. Nassif Eyes up. McCarthy, long shot, no good, too strong. Allard pulls down another rebound. Three-quarter court pass to Muir. Muir lays it in. 7 points for Muir now. And you're right, these three-quarter court passes are unrelenting from this Bedford Bulldogs squad. Made possible by the hustle, just players getting down and getting open. I think Allard's probably going to pick up a foul here with the bump. It is on Kate Allard. That's her first. Just the first team foul this quarter with only 29.6 seconds remaining.
I got a quick update from the DraftKings group chat. 62-56 Bedford. Dover brought it within 6 going into the fourth quarter.
Closing in, I like it. Hustle here, beautiful. Eva Zink gets the ball on the floor. Ooh. Transition play, Sarah Muir gets whacked. Gets it to go. Beautiful, watch this defensive play.
It's ridiculous.
Gets the hand in, gets on the floor. Coach Krzyzewski would be proud. Gets it ahead to Muir. Muir lays it in, gets hit on the way, and gets the and one opportunity. 9 points, looking for 10 for Sarah Muir. That play right there epitomizes Bedford girls basketball.
That was my word. 6 things you can see about that play. Starting with Zink's hustle, foresight, getting on the ground, and then Muir's strength finishing at the rim.
Muir can't make good on the free throw. Kate Allard gets the rebound though. Tries for the putback, but she gets whacked on the way to the rim. Chloe Healy will pick up the foul. That's her first. Allard has 2 free throws. First is on the way and good. 16.9 seconds to go here in this first half. Allard bends her knees, sends it on its way. Shot is good, 3 for 3 from the line. She has 15 points in this first half. Great senior leadership from Captain Kate Allard. Nassif now looking to get a shot off before halftime. Passes it off, strong off the backboard and no good was Leah Pack. Half-court shot by Muir, grazes the rim, but no good. So we'll end the first half. Nice run by the Bulldogs to get some separation here. 37-15 is your halftime score. The Bulldogs take a 22-point lead into half. Any closing thoughts from that first half of action, Mike?
I mean, they're a little lull in the second quarter, and then obviously they closed out 11 in the first half, 11 in the second half, up 22. A wise man predicted a 44-point game, so we're halfway there. But yeah, I mean, we talked about in the pregame, right? Defense, fast break, unselfish. We saw it there.
Man, those odds makers in Vegas are pretty good. I don't know, so they have some inside information somewhere. Either way, the Bulldogs with an impressive first half of action. We'll take a break and join you on the other side for girls basketball action here from Bedford High School.
BCTV and WBNH thank our underwriters. Primary Bank, New Hampshire's bank for business. PrimaryBankNH.com. The Wicks Insurance Group, serving New Hampshire and the Bedford community with auto, home, life, and business insurance since 1984. TheWicksInsuranceGroup.com. Interim Healthcare of Manchester, personalizing care to help meet your unique health needs. InterimHealthcare.com. Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, your local brokerage boutique. Relationships built on trust. MrsNelsonsNeighborhood.com. Great New Hampshire restaurants. Food tastes better with family. Tbones.com or CopperDoor.com.
And we're back here at Bedford High School Gymnasium in Bedford, New Hampshire, bringing you tonight's action between the Bedford Bulldogs and the visiting Dover Green Wave. Live on BCTV's channels 8 and 1072, as well as WBNH 105.1. I'm Corey Munster-Tiger, joined by Mike Top tonight. Mike, any thoughts from the first half of action?
I mean, I think Dover actually obviously down 22, but I think, you know, they should be happy how they played. Only giving up 37 points to this team. They got some good quality shots. You know, if 3 start falling, I think they can make a run. They can make this, you know, a single-digit game.
Kate Allard led all scorers there in the first half. 15 points for the senior forward. Sarah Muir checked in with 9. Lily Nassif led the way for the Green Wave. She had 8 first half points, and the Bulldogs start things out here in the second half. McCarthy, cross-court pass here. Eva Zink finds McCarthy again. He'll settle things back down up top with Annie Zink. 2-3 defense again here by the Green Wave. Nice cut by McCarthy. She gets the easy deuce. McCarthy now matches Muir's 9 points and starts the second half scoring. Early going here, 39-15. The Bulldogs ahead by 24. Shot misses the mark. Muir pulls down the rebound. Passing down low, McCarthy to Eva Zink, and she gets it to go.
Good to see Avery Littlefield back in the game after that ankle injury. She's back playing for Dover. It's good to see.
Saw her testing out her mobility at halftime as she was making some sprints along the baseline to our left. Ball batted away here by Annie Zink, and then Littlefield gets a hand in, but still it's a turnover by the Green Wave. The Bulldogs back on the offensive end. Zink to Zink cross court. Annie thinks about pulling the trigger. Decides to pull it down. Good triple threat position there by Annie Zink. Bounce pass, aiming for entry. Eva Zink's bouncer a little bit off the mark as it goes wide of Mel McCarthy. Turnover Bedford. And the Green Wave now will look to break this full court pressure. They don't. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, Kate Allard is there for it, and she gets 2. 17 for Allard. Chasing it down from behind, Sarah Muir almost comes away with it. Now we're going to get a foul. I think that's Mel McCarthy's 3rd. It sure is, and that's a tough one to pick up here early in the second half. Coach Gibbs has some decision making on hand now as he tries to defend his forward. Entry pass to Nassif, phenomenal pass, but she can't make good on the lay-in.
Usually I'd say, you know, they're so deep, Bedford, that someone getting in foul zone is not a big deal, but this is the one team with Nassif. You do need McCarthy on the floor to help defense her up.
Good pass out of the post there. Eva Zink ties up the rebounder. That's Violet Burt for the Green Wave, and possession favors the Green Wave, so they will again look to break this press. So pivoting out of pressure, that is Littlefield. In the corner, 3 on the way, no good. Ooh. Muir hits the floor. And we are probably going to get an intentional there. That's strange. The official has his hands crossed, so yeah, that's a tough foul there. Lily Nassif picks up her 3rd.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that was intentional.
I don't either. And Nassif looks confused, as do most of the people in the gymnasium right now. Allard will shoot the free throws, but I'm equally confused. It just looked like 2 players got tied up, and Muir hit the ground hard, but that's not necessarily grounds for an intentional.
I will say against Exeter, there was an intentional foul, Muir, where someone did throw her, and it was 100% intentional. But that was just, to me, just a hard play. Here we go.
See the replay here. Muir just boxing out. Nassif pulls her away. Okay, yeah, it's a foul, but I mean, is that enough for an intentional?
I don't think so.
Two free throws are good there. She hit the second one, right? I missed it. Yeah.
She hit both.
2 free throws are good. Allard with 19. 45-15 is your score. The Bulldogs ahead by 30.
It'll be interesting to see, is 30 enough for Coach Gibbs to take off the full court press? That's the question.
Cross court pass, now finding cutters through the lane. Eva Zink can't get it to go. Tries to track down that rebound, but pulling it away is Healy for the Green Wave. Littlefield getting pressured by Annie Zink. Goes to that left hand, draws the double team on the baseline and turns it over. Muir and Zink give each other a little congratulations on forcing another turnover, and back to the offensive end. McCarthy spins, looks to pass out of the post. High post, that is. Allard right there at the free throw line gets stuffed right away, but keeps possession. Sarah Muir, a little hezzy into the lane. Now Mel McCarthy for a three on the left wing, can't get it to go.
You could tell she wanted that. She was calling for that ball. She wanted that.
Idiot. 2-3 defense. Those shots are going to open up, especially top center and the two wings. Tough to guard that in that 2-3 zone defense. So you can see why the Bulldogs might be getting excited about those opportunities. Littlefield for a three, gets it to go. Had a little daylight and buries the three. She has 5. And right away, the Bulldogs back onto the offensive end. Burt hustles out, but then turns it over. Muir too strong. Zink pulls down the offensive rebound. That's Eva Zink. Gets fouled going back up.
I feel if I'm a coach and I'm coaching against Bedford, and I would say, hey, if you don't see Muir and Zink, they're behind you about to steal the ball. So
right.
Maybe.
Tough. Just, I mean, the absolute perfect word is relentless. I mean, they are always going. Their hands are everywhere. Feet are so fast. Just excellent defenders, both of them. Annie Zink, play for her. Three is no good. Rebound batted away by the Bulldogs. Green Wave basketball. 4:04 to go in the third quarter. 45-18, the Bulldogs ahead. Zink tries to bat it away. Littlefield keeps possession. She'll pull from three again, and it's good again.
I mean, that was one of the scouting. Is if Littlefield, you give her any opening, she can hit threes.
Neither of those shots touched any part of the rim. Beautiful shot, beautiful arc, nothing but net. Entry pass into Allard.
That's going to be 4.
There, Nassif. The entry pass went right into Allard. Nassif reached in over the top and picks up her 4th. You're absolutely right. And honestly, if you're Coach Flynn, you're saying, come on, Lily, you got to keep your hands out of the cookie jar there. Not worth it. Inbounds pass. They find McCarthy down low. She gets doubled. Zink open for 3. Got it. Knew it eventually would fall for Annie Zink. That one does. 48-21 is your score. Just over 3 minutes left in the third quarter. The Bulldogs ahead big. Littlefield drives lefty along that baseline. She's going to pick up a foul. Kate Allard looks a little smug. She knows she did it. And that's her 2nd. Here you go. See the reversal. McCarthy passing out of the double team. They swing it to Zink, and she gets it to go. Nice replay there. Thank you, Andrew Fenn, back in the studio.
It's funny. You see Littlefield's hit 2 threes. You see the confidence. She drives right into Allard, gets the foul. I mean, sometimes that's all it takes. Hit a couple shots, get some confidence, and make things happen.
First of 2 is good for Littlefield. The second also good. Nice stroke by Littlefield. She's into double digits with 10. Annie Zink up top. Muir, bounce pass to the high post. Low right wing, cross court pass to Muir. Muir back to Wolf. Wolf for 3, can't get it to go. Rebound, batted away. Here's Eva Zink taking it hard. Littlefield will pick up her first foul, making it hard for Eva Zink to cash in on that strip.
I got an update. I don't have a score, but Bedford won by 2.
There you go.
Close game after leading 17 at the half, 18 at the half. Dover got it with it's 80-78. Thank you, Jeremy Hinton, for that update.
Appreciate those updates live from Dover High School across the state. And yeah, the boys team squeak out a W there. I'm sure Coach Moreno will have some things to say about building a lead, but also maintaining that lead. Second one is no good, so Eva Zink will stay with 3. Loose ball tipped out of bounds by Grace Wolf, and Dover will have possession. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. 49-23. The Bulldogs ahead by 26. There you go. There's that confidence. Too strong that time by Littlefield, but she tracks down her own miss. Gets tied up on the way, and good call by the referee who's right there. Isabella Landis ties it up for the jump ball. Possession favors the Bulldogs. Karina Camineni will check in for Sarah Muir.
This is always tough. You have Nadif with 4. However, you're not getting back into this game without her. So it's, as a coach, do you sit her, or do you say, hey, don't jump into people and just no fouls and go play?
Yeah, where's your scoring coming from with Nassif on the bench? And we saw a little bit of that from Avery Littlefield. Zink, short on the 3, gets her own rebound. Camineni, far side for Wolf. Wolf, push pass to Annie Zink. Cross court pass there. Allard drives hard lefty, looks to find the cutter through the middle, but pass goes astray. Littlefield chases it down for the Green Wave. She handles, little between the legs dribble to try to get a little space. Gives it up to Healy. Healy picks up her dribble. Now gets into trouble. Might be close to a 5-second count, and there it is.
You called it.
There it is. So the Green Wave turn it over. Violet Burt gets back into the game. She'll check in for Chloe Healy in the Green Wave. And now Annie Zink will bring it into the front court for the Bulldogs as they look to attack this 2-3 defense by the Green Wave. Zink, Wolf, ball goes off her knee, and the recently checked in Burt picks it up. Tries to go coast to coast, but her lay-in is off. Wolf comes away with it for the Bulldogs. Annie Zink directs some traffic with 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. 49-23 is your score. The Bulldogs ahead by 26. Nice interior passing there by the Bulldogs. Oh, Annie Zink can't quite get it to fall, though. She tried a little righty finger roll, soft touch off the glass, and it just tipped out. Littlefield puts it under her arm. Can't finish, but scraps for the rebound and earns the jump ball. Littlefield's hustle earns the Green Wave another possession. She was able to tie it up on the rebound. 38.6 to go here in the third quarter. Littlefield for 3. Oh, in and out. Pulled down by Isabella Landis, and she's fouled. I believe that's Violet Burt that's going to pick up the foul on the loose ball.
I think that's shooting.
Sure is. That's it. It is a foul. They are over the limit for this third quarter. That's their 5th team foul. So Landis will go to the line. First one is no good. 34 remaining here in the third quarter as Mackenzie Curry will check out for the Green Wave. Second is on its way and good. Landis with 3 points now. Littlefield dribbles at the top of the key, looks for a pick. Double team by Camineni. Here's Green Wave looking to make good. That was Jade Kamazura. Her pass gets deflected out of bounds. And now Healy will inbound. They find Littlefield again. For 3, Burt, short. Littlefield on the rebound. Nice hustle there and lay-in. Littlefield with 12. Full court pass, Landis lays it in. Nice job, good hustle to get out there. Landis with 5. Littlefield, half court. Closing out the third quarter, strong off the glass. I don't think it would have been good if it went. But either way, the Bulldogs ahead big here as they close out that third quarter. 52-25 after 3.
I will say, I mean, it's a 27-point game. It was 22 at half. So, I mean, Dover played well that quarter, right? They held in there. Lydia, she probably had 8 to 10 in the quarter. Kept in the game with your star on the bench for at least 5 minutes. You gotta, I mean, not for this game, but for future, you gotta like your chances there. If you can hang with the Bulldogs for a quarter with your star on the bench, that says a lot about the rest of the season. Next year, they have a lot of underclassmen, so that was by far their strongest quarter.
At the same time, Coach Gibbs had taken the opportunity to get some of his substitutions in as well. So even quarter pretty much there, 52-25 after 3. During this timeout, I just want to make sure we at BCTV and WBNH thank our underwriters for supporting our live sports coverage. Primary Bank, the Wicks Insurance Group, Interim Healthcare of Manchester, Nelson Real Estate of New Hampshire, and great New Hampshire restaurants, T-Bones or the Copper Door. Appreciate their support here, helping us broadcast Bedford sports on both TV and radio. Camineni inbounds to Laws. Laws up top. Collins, right wing. Allard, ball fake, gets to her left hand. Nice play there by Ella Allard. She gets into the scorebook with her first 2. Nicely designed play to get Allard a little room there from the high post. Took a strong left-handed dribble and got to the rim. They double team Nassif down low. They tie her up. Great job. Well done by Isabella Landis. Tying up the Dover Green Wave big. Possession favors the Green Wave. We've seen a lot of jump balls, and now batting away the inbounds pass. That was Collins. The ball's tipped around on the ground. Ooh. Uh-oh. We saw a whistle. And they take a timeout. It looked like the near side official was perhaps getting ready to call a foul, which would have been Nassif's 5th foul in a very strange way to pick up a 5th foul, but no foul was called, luckily, for Coach Flynn.
You got to love your star player, as I said, committed to St. A's in a 29-point game, getting on the floor, hustling, still engaged in the game, trying her hardest to put her team back in this.
Great job there by Lily Nassif. She has 8 points on the evening. Avery Littlefield leads the Dover Green Wave. She has 12. Also getting contributions from Chloe Healy with 2 and Leah Peck burying a 3 in that first half. For the Bulldogs, leading the way, senior captain Kate Allard with 19. 9 points apiece for Sarah Muir and Melody McCarthy. 5 points for Isabella Landis. 4 for Ava Collins. 3 apiece for Eva Zink and Annie Zink. And rounding out the 54 points, Ella Allard with that last deuce on a beautiful lefty drive through the key. 7:26 to go in this game. The Bulldogs ahead by 29.
I don't want to be PR for Bedford, but this is what you see, all these girls like Nassif averaging 19, Allard's averaging 16, 17, but look, almost every game she's on the bench in the 4th quarter. Not only does she play unselfish, but if she got the minutes these other girls could, she'd be at 25 to 30 easily.
Littlefield pulls from 3, too hard. Yeah, it's a great point, and honestly, it applies to a lot of different sports. I was fortunate enough to call the football games, and Brody Helton experienced the same thing with his rushing yards throughout this season. The kid's a beast, but as you're mentioning, he was on the bench for a lot of the 4th quarter throughout the season. So imagine those statistics if they played full games.
Exactly.
Camineni finds that left wing. Cross-court pass. Here's Allard. Into the high post. Nice drive here. Can't get it to go. Juliet Laws. Offensive board by Collins. Back up and get in. She has 6. Good hustle there by Collins. 56-25. Bulldogs extend the lead to 31. Nice back cut there. Can't get it to go. It was Leah Peck. Nassif in the lane. Gets her own rebound and then finally finishes. First 2 points of the second half for Lily Nassif. She's into double digits with 10. Allard Stumbles, nearly called for a travel, but gets rid of it soon enough. Camineni can't get it to go. Offensive rebound and putback, Isabella Landis. She has 7. Littlefield slowly walks it up the court for the Green Wave. Entry pass to Nassif. Good help defense by Camineni, but now she'll pick up a foul. Came over and got a block on the big Nassif. But her follow-up will draw the foul from Camineni, her first. And Nassif goes back to the line.
Yeah, watching these freshmen and sophomores for Bedford play, as a lot of opportunities for them to add more and more state titles. Shout out to my daughter's Lurgio team. They're 9-0, haven't had a single-digit game yet, so future's bright for Bedford this year, probably next 10 years. So,
gotta love the future pipeline of talent here in the town of Bedford. Nassif makes good on both. She has 12. And as we talked about, a relatively young roster for Coach Gibbs. There's 3 freshmen and 3 sophomores, just 2 seniors on the squad. Allard pulls from 3, can't get it to go. Collins down low, hustling for the boards, and Nassif finally pulls away the rebound. 58-29 is your score. 5:20 to go in this game. Nassif drives hard, kicks to the corner. Littlefield for 3, just off. Laws on the board for the Bulldogs. Allard down low for Landis on the block. Allard. Now Laws. Camineni gets to the free throw line. Low cut. Collins along the baseline. Pass goes off her hands.
I know a lot of people, if you don't know this team, you're like, oh, they're losing Allard. Possibly, you could argue the best player in the state. However, last year, McCarthy, best player in the state, lost her, lost Stein, and now you see, they got so much depth on this team that it's not just one player.
Great job there by Karina Camineni. Came up with the turnover, drove hard, found the cutter, who was Isabella Landis, who was able to finish. Camineni here on the rebound, too. She'll drive hard. Draws the double team. Cross-court pass again to Landis. Now in the middle, driving hard again to that left, Ella Allard. She has 4. Take a timeout here. 4:09 to go in the game. The Bulldogs ahead 62-29 as you see the replay of Camineni finding Landis on the fast break. These officials have done a great job tonight. Becoming a high school sports official is an easy call. Officiating allows you to continue to be a role model by demonstrating qualities such as impartiality, fairness, and courage. High school sports officials help protect the integrity of the games we love by teaching and enforcing the rules of play. New officials have an opportunity to make a difference in their communities right away. To learn more about becoming a high school sports official, please visit nhiaa.org.
Corey, I mentioned Lana McCarthy. She's playing for Purdue, starts for them. Last time I did a game against Pinkerton, they were playing that night. UCLA, #1 team in the country. Tomorrow, they play USC, #4 team. Juju Watkins, possibly the best college girls basketball player in the country. They're playing. So their schedule's ridiculous. I think this is the 7th ranked team they played. So 1 year ago, she was on this court, and now she's playing in LA against UCLA, playing USC. South Carolina, they played early in the year, which could be arguably the best girls program in the country. So it's amazing, going from here to there in 8 months.
Fun to see that talent rewarded for such a player. McCarthy dominated New Hampshire girls basketball for 4 years, and the talent really illustrated why. We've got a foul here as Nassif was trying to track down the offensive rebound. She gets whacked by Isabella Landis. That's her first foul. Mackenzie Curry will inbound for the Green Wave. They look for cutters in and around the key here. Nassif spins away from pressure, and pulling it away was Landis.
Nassif, she almost got called for a fifth there. A little frustration reach. They didn't get her for it.
I think they're swallowing the whistles a little bit later here in the game. It's okay. Let them play, coach. Let them play. Driving strong there. Juliet Laws can't get it to go. Littlefield. Swing it around. They find Nassif at the top of the key. She probes. She's at the free throw line. Tries to pass to the cutter along the left baseline. Caitlin Bastille. Too strong, and it goes off of Bastille's hands. 3:15 to go in the game. 62-29 is your score. The Bulldogs ahead late here in the fourth. Nassif checks out, and that is Coach Flynn saying, let's get some playing time for some other folks. Camineni. Allard. Nice swing to the dribble. Gets baseline, but can't get the shot to fall. Camineni is off, short right. Rebound comes out to Hannah Pellman. Ripped here, nice hands by Juliet Laws. She'll calm things down. Camineni. Up top, Landis. Camineni to Landis, cross-court pass. On the way, no good. That was Juliet Laws from the wing. Short. Pass here, Hannah Pellman. Got it to go. Nice little mid-ranger in transition for Pellman. She gets into the scorebook. 62-31. 2 minutes to go here in this game. Again, through the lane, Ella Allard. Collins fighting for the offensive board. It falls to Camineni. Allard inside to Collins. Lefty up high off the glass. That was good touch.
Great entry pass, great touch, great position.
Like how she was using the offhand there too, as Collins was able to finish in traffic. Littlefield gets swatted by Collins. Full court pass, Laws. Cross court to Camineni, cutting, gets it to go. Camineni gets in the scorebook.
1 through 11. They pass, they look for their teammates, they hustle.
66-31. Margin is 35 with 1:17 to go. Great box out there by Ava Collins as she clears the rebound. Here, Coach Gibbs saying no shots. Ava Collins says, I'm going to shoot anyway. She's into double digits. Great job down low throughout this game, Ava Collins. 5'11" freshman. Playing hard against one of the state's better bigs, Lily Nassif. Nassif's going to end the night with 12. Long shot here by Mackenzie Curry. Short. 68-31, 35 seconds to go. Coach Gibbs says no shots once again. We'll see how well they pay attention. Should run it out here. Mike, any closing thoughts from the game?
You know, I'd say Bedford put together 3.5 great quarters of basketball. I think they had the one stint in the third quarter where they got sloppy a little. But overall, like I said, defense, fast break, unselfish team basketball.
Green Wave come away with a steal here. It gets batted around and no shot gets off. So the Bulldogs will close this one out. 68-31 is your final score here from Bedford Gymnasium. Scoring, leading the way, Kate Allard, 19 points on the evening, leading all scorers. Helping out on the Bedford side, 10 points from Ava Collins. It's nice to see from the freshman forward. 9 points apiece for Mel McCarthy and Isabel Landis, as well as Sarah Muir. Over on the Green Wave side, Lily Nassif with 12, matched by Avery Littlefield, both with 12. Final score again here, 68-31. Appreciate everybody tuning in on BCTV and WBNH tonight. For Mike Topf, I'm Corey Munstertiger. We'll sign off. Have a great night, everybody.